Hello, my sweet crafty friends. Let's make some beeswax primitive pumpkins using these pumpkins that came from Walmart. Now you can get the same type of pumpkins over from Dollar Tree. I just happened to pick up a cute little bag from Walmart. First thing I did was take them and paint them black, one coat. Any black will do. Then I dried them with my heat tool in between. And now we're going to put some more black paint on, working in sections because we're going to sprinkle some cinnamon on. If you do the whole thing at one time, you're going to end up with dried spots and you'll end up with too many holes in your black paint. Some holes are okay, but you don't want to have too many big giant ones. And there you go. You just continue until you get all of them done. Make sure you hit it with your heat tool or your blow dryer afterwards to get them completely set, and then kind of dust off the extras. Now I just have a piece of twig, kind of decent sized twig that I got out of my yard and poked a hole in the pumpkins, squirt a little bit of hot glue in there, cut my little twigs down to be the size I wanted for my little pumpkin stems. Now I'm going to take some cheesecloth and we're going to tie a little string right around the little twig for our stem. Look how cute that looks already, you guys. I'm loving it. All right, you're going to do one on each of your pumpkins. Now I have a little bit of baby's breath. I'm going to put some baby's breath right there with our little loose string tie. Now if I had Sweet Annie, I would definitely put some Sweet Annie in there, and I don't, which is completely fine because it shows you the versatility of something else that you can use besides Sweet Annie. I got that baby's breath from Home Depot in the garden section, guys, in the outside garden. Now I have one of these little wooden blocks that I found at Dollar Tree, and I thought it looked super cute to kind of make them rise up. We're going to stain that up in just a minute. Now a traditional tag is going to be way too big for these sweet little tiny pumpkins, so I just took a piece of thin cardboard. It must have come from some package or something that I saved. I just cut it down to be a smaller tag size. Used my little razor blade tool on the edges, roughed them up. And now we're going to stamp the word fall on there. Once my ink is dry, I'm going to crumple that up a couple times, get some wrinkles in it, and then we'll touch it up with a little bit of dark wax from Kills. That's going to grab onto those wrinkles in there, give it some more definition, and just give that tag a little bit of character that it needs to go with our sweet little primitive pumpkins. Look how cute that looks. I just used my scissor point to poke a hole in it, strung some twine through it, and we'll just hang it right on the front of our little pumpkin there. Look how cute that is, you guys. All right, this is just a little wooden block. Came from Dollar Tree. We're going to stain it up. I'm going to use some paint from Target. That is that Mondo Llama brand, and that color is called Wobbly Walrus. I really like it, guys. Comes out pretty darn pretty. Just going to paint on a little bit on all the sides. Use my little wipe to blend it in, give it that stained look. I'll zap it with my heat tool, give it a nice little dry. And there we go, you guys. Look how sweet those are. Aren't those so sweet? They turned out so darn cute. As I was watching a quick little video from Miss Tracy over at My Sweet Home Living, she was doing a jar, and I just thought, why can't I do this in a pumpkins? So thank you, Miss Tracy, for this idea. I think it'll look great with the little collection you have on your shelf at your house. You guys, if you love this as much as I do, I hope that you're inspired and will make one too, and give this a little sprinkle. Thanks for watching, friends. Love ya.